What's going on, Messiah, Texas people? It's Friday. You know what that means. Time for another 5-Minute Friday. Here we are going through the book of Psalms, chapter 40. Hope you've been enjoying the series as much as I have. A lot of great people sharing takes on these amazing verses. Want to just read through Psalm 40, and there's some good chunks in here, so let's get into it. Psalm 40, I waited patiently for the Lord. He inclined to me and he heard my cry. He drew me up out of the pit of destruction, out of the miry bog. He set my feet upon a rock, making my steps secure. He put a new song in my mouth, a song of praise to our God. Many will see and fear and put their trust in the Lord. The psalmist here says, David says, listen, God heard me. He heard me. I needed help and he heard me. He pulled me out of my junk, pulled me out of the issue, set my feet upon the rock. We know who that rock is. That's Yeshua. Makes my steps secure. Put a song in my mouth praising him. People are going to see this and they're going to fear the Lord. They're going to trust him because they know who I was and now they see who I am. I hope that's all our testimonies. Verse 4 goes to say, blessed is the man who makes the Lord his trust, who does not turn to the proud to go to astray after a lie, you have multiplied, O Lord, my God, your wondrous deeds and your thoughts toward us. No one can compare to you. I will proclaim and tell of them, yet they are more than can be told. I just hope we understand this. What God has done for us, to us, and through us is more than we could ever tell. I mean, forget the fact that every breath and every heartbeat is a gift. But every time something is taken care of in our life, that can be attributed to the Father. There's so many good deeds and so many wondrous thoughts that he has about us and things he says. And I know me personally, man, here I've been going through it feels like, and I just have felt him love on me. And sometimes he does that through people. Sometimes he does that through his Holy Spirit. But his thoughts towards us can't be numbered. We should proclaim them. Verse 6, in sacrifice and offering you have not delighted, but you have given me an open ear. Burnt offering and sin offering you have not required. Then I said, behold, I have come. In the scroll of the book it is written of me, I delight to do your will. Oh my God, your law is within my heart. He desires obedience more than sacrifice. Remember, just not like, oh Lord, I gave this up. Oh Lord, look what I did for you. Oh, if you love me, keep my commandments. If you love me, keep my commandments. That's the rule. That's what we should do. Verse 9, I have told the great news of deliverance in the great congregation. Behold, I have not restrained my lips. As you know, Lord, I have not hidden your deliverance within my heart. I have spoken of your faithfulness and salvation. I have not concealed your steadfast love and your faithfulness from the great congregation. He says, hey, I have told everybody. Lord, know that I've told everybody about you. That is a challenge to me. I hope it's a challenge to you. Who are we telling about him? I mean, we go to him when we have trouble. We go to him when we're hurting. We go to him when we're upset. But are we that quick to turn around and tell everybody, hey, I had this problem and look what God did. Hey, people came against me and look what God did. Hey, I messed up big and look what God did. Let's tell everybody in the congregation. Let's don't conceal what he's done. Let's brag on him. Verse 11 says, as for you, O Lord, you will not restrain your mercy from me. Your steadfast love and your faithfulness will ever preserve me. For evil has encompassed me beyond number. My iniquities have overtaken me, and I cannot see. They are more than my hairs on my head. My heart fails me. David saying, God, I know you're never going to stop loving me. You're never going to stop giving your mercy and your faithfulness. Because listen, so much comes upon me. Sometimes my sins just overtake me and I can't even see straight. Sometimes I feel like the sins are more than the hairs on my head and that my heart is just failing me. And he keeps crying out in verse 13, be pleased, O Lord, to deliver me. O Lord, make haste to help me. Let those who be put to shame and disappointed altogether who seek to snatch my life away. Let those be turned back and brought to dishonor who delight in my hurt. Let those be appalled because of their shame who say to me, aha, aha. There are always going to be those people in our life that they just look for any way to pick us apart, to tear us down. And sometimes if it's done in love and it's a brother coming to you one-on-one and trying to restore you 70 times 7, even if they've come to you before, coming again, wanting to see you restored and restrained, it's awesome. But others are like, I gotcha. May we never be that way. May we never be that way. Verse 16 and 17 end the chapter by saying, but may all who seek you rejoice and be glad in you. May those who love your salvation say continually, great is the Lord. As for me, I am poor and needy, but the Lord takes thought for me. You are my help and my deliverer. Do not delay, oh my God. And I have to echo those words. God, I am poor and needy. Without you, I've got nothing and I am nothing. You are my hope. You are my deliverer. Please do not delay, oh God. But I want to end with verse 16. I love his salvation, and I want to continually say, great is the Lord. I hope you join in telling the world around us, great is the Lord. Let's shout it together, because we do this life together, because you're not alone. You've got friends at Messiah, Texas.